g'day Salty fam. We've got something slightly different today. Instead of saltwater Steve, I'm going to be freshwater Steve for a bit. But we're down at the ocean, so you still get that little bit of saltwater fix. This is what we're up to.
I'm going to go through all the fish that I've got currently living in Palau Reef.
That's axolotl sperm, and it is axolotl eggs for day. These ones are hatched, but they aren't moving. Against everything that I know in aquarium stuff to do what I'm hearing. Before we get into today's video, I'd just like to tell you about a channel called Australian Aquarist. It's Adam's YouTube channel, and it is an amazing channel. He's just set up a huge plywood reef build. Well, not just, but he's finished it a few months ago, and it's cranking along. It's a Palau reef. It's amazing. Check this out.
Righto, so in this video I'm going to go through all the fish that I've got currently living in Palau Reef. In fact, half the fishes I've actually collected myself personally using my Section 37 aquarium collection permit. If I've done that, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I caught it, where I caught it, a little bit if I had any issues with its acclimation to aquarium life.
Adam has a wealth of knowledge, and it's unbelievable to watch. Make sure you finish watching this one first and then jump over and check out the Australian Aquarist. Just Australian Aquarist. In one of our last episodes, we were down here releasing our blue groper into this tide pool here because we were setting up an axolotl tank for some axolotls that we rescued. And I said this, some of you might not know, but we've got a bunch of axolotls in here. We actually rescued these guys, and it's getting to summer where we are, so we're thinking we're going to shut down the saltwater cold water tank. We'll get everything from there. We'll release it back into the ocean where it's from, or we'll keep some of them to put in our fowler with Spike. And this is going to be now an axolotl tank. Just through summer, or probably not. We're going to try and breed them as well. Saltwater Steve's going to go freshwater axolotls for a little bit as well. Wish us luck. Well, about 3 or 4 days after that, this started happening. So Dia, female, was acting strange, just cruising around, going up, going down, just acting a bit odd. And then Charles noticed this stuff all over the sand, and we've just checked that, like Googled what axolotl sperm looks like, and that is exactly what it looks like. How cool. Only a few days, Salty fam, and can you see down there in front of that little bit of tree? I'll zoom in. That's axolotl sperm, and it is riddled over all the sand. Heaps of it everywhere. Hey Marshy, I don't know if you will be able to see it properly, so I'll dunk yous in. It's quite hard to see, but it just looks like white fairy floss kind of stuff. But that's exciting, it hasn't been very long. It's the next day, Salty fam, and all of our semen has been gathered up by Dee and fertilised and placed all up in amongst the trees here. Can you see all them little dots? They're axolotl eggs. We'll zoom in a bit. How insane's that? And then there's some up on the log there. Insane. Not even a week and we've got axolotl eggs, so I'm gonna remove the eggs and get a little tank set up with axolotl eggs. Exciting. Pew. Here's the female in the middle of laying her eggs. You go, girl. Axolotl eggs for days. There's a nice looking specimen wrapped up in the semen sac. Phew! Axolotl eggs galore. I was counting. I counted one little section over here and I counted over 50. So I reckon there might nearly be about 200 in there. Right. It is riddled with them. They're everywhere. How exciting. There's a little one all on its own. That's what they look like. Little egg in a little semen sac. So my plan for today is to try and find a housing to store all these babies. I'm guessing they're going to hatch on separate days, so I might need to get like some separate trays. But my issue is, how am I going to keep the trays at a decent temperature? Because at the night it's still getting down to 10, 12 degrees, which is just a little bit too cold for them. I learnt that last night when this happened. So we've come out this morning, Salty Fam, and they appear to not be alive. That's a bit sad. But I have done some research and apparently they can appear to be dead for the first 24 hours or so. So, I don't know. Our eggs are all in here. They are growing very large. There will be a few more hatching today, no doubt. I might segregate some, keep some, and then I might set up an aquarium with bacteria and stuff in it and have them and see which ones do the best. I have done some research and found that in the first few days of the axolotls hatching, they can appear lifeless. So maybe these guys are just appearing lifeless. I find it a bit hard to believe, but you never know. So we'll hang on to them. I'm gonna get a few different things so I can separate them and all that. But I'm so worried about, you know, filtration, having enough good bacteria in the water to get rid of any ammonia or anything that might spike, any nitrates, any nitrites that might happen, because it's brand new. Like, it goes against everything that I know in aquarium stuff to do what I'm hearing, changing like water changes after a feed, but they're only in a small amount of water, and 100% water change to me is scary stuff, especially for a delicate creature. Learning, learning, learning. We got our little storage. So this will be the ones that hatch on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. If there's a week later, who knows? We can separate them. But we got all the eggs in there. We got brine shrimp hatchery and our hatchlings ready to go in. Sorry it wasn't a saltwater video, Salty Fam, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. If you did,
don't forget to hit the like button.
And if you want to see more like this, be sure to
hit that subscribe button.
And make sure, now we've hit the end of the video, jump over to the Australian Aquarist, Adam's channel, subscribe to that. But until next time,
stay
salty.
Woo!